name is Ryan from happytrader.io, and I've created an indicator called Sentiment AI with Illumitrend using TradingView. Now, there's plenty of other indicators out there that have buy and sell potential trend reversal signals, and where we stand apart is in our uptrend and downtrend predictive signals. If you subscribe to the channel, you can see our backtesting on derivatives like the ES, the NASDAQ, the NQ futures, and a lot of other securities. In fact, Sentiment AI with Illumitrend works on any security or any pair, including cryptocurrencies, available through TradingView, and I'm going to show you that quickly. So we're going to look at the Bitcoin futures, and we're going to condense this chart down, and we're going to stay way out on a 4-hour time frame. But you can see this large uptrend signal. So Happy Trader shot off a buy signal. It's behind the uptrend signal. So we had our potential trend reversal that starts painting green. That's our Illumitrend. Then we have our uptrend signal right when we got the buy signal. What does that mean in terms of Happy Trader? Well, it means that you're probably not just going to run into chop like you would right here. So if you were just using some of the other freely available indicators that don't have backtesting behind them, like these uptrend and downtrend signals do, well, you're going to run into some losing trades because, again, you're just going to get juked out because the market is going to present a potential reversal, chop you out of it, and it's going to say sell, and then you're going to take a drawdown unless you wait for a pullback, and then you still don't know if that sell is going to reverse into a buy, etc. So that's the entire premise and the entire motivation, besides the fact that the institutions, the market makers, the banks have stuff like this in their arsenal, okay? So this is something that as a quant and as a developer, I felt was necessary to bring to the retail trading public. So you can see on the Bitcoin futures, we had an uptrend signal at approximately 28,495. We had our downtrend signal all the way up at 44,520. So if you're trading one contract, you would have done very well. I don't need to go into back testing on this video, but we do have some sick Bitcoin back testing videos along with Ethereum, and we'll be doing a lot more crypto back testing on a lot of different time frames. But for now, we're just explaining how Happy Trader works. So we can go to another security, we can go to Apple, and we can see it just instantly renders with TradingView, and that's why we use TradingView to develop our minimum viable product, our MVP, like many startups do. We want to get something out there. We want to see how folks react to it. We want to make sure that it's not too complicated, so we just have uptrend and downtrend signals, buy and sell signals, and we wanted something that would be portable, so something with alerts. To get into the alerts, let's look at the buy, sell, the Illumitrend, the uptrend, and the downtrend. So the Illumitrend isn't going to have a specific alert. It's only going to have a toggle. And if we go to the gear icon, you want to leave all of these settings default unless you're an advanced user. Now for Happy Trader Illumitrend, you can turn that off or on, and it'll toggle off or on. So if you have something that overlays over the candles, maybe another indicator, or maybe something with market internals or whatever it might be, and you need to see those candles clear, you can turn off the Illumitrend without losing your green and red lines where your Illumitrend would be highlighting the price action. So remember, this is just price action. You can see a sell signal here when we actually went up. So yes, you could superimpose this with something like Supertrend, but Supertrend isn't going to have uptrend and downtrend signals, trading signals, right? So what do you do with all of this, right? So like, how does this help the average trader or the beginner trader trade? Well, that's the beauty of our indicators. So we're just going to turn Illumitrend back on. We're going to go back to the SPX, and we're going to just keep it to the S&P 500, the largest index basket of 500 stocks in the market. And we're just going to look. Now, not only in our back testing do we back test extremely well, especially using derivatives, like you can see on some of our other videos, but it's very simple to use. And this is what's so great about not only TradingView as a platform, because TradingView is the best unless you have something in-house. But for a minimum viable product, Happy Trader along with TradingView is as good as it gets. So to make sure that our users are getting a premium experience and we can determine viability as a startup, and we already know that we beat the market with our uptrend and downtrend signals. Now, in our backtesting, to explain how that works, well, a question might come up. Why do you post backtesting videos and why do you use backtests if you're not going to provide the backtest for everybody to use? Well, the answer to that is very simple. It's that when you get a buy signal and an uptrend signal, everybody trades different. So why are we going to put you in a box saying, hey, we have an uptrend signal, you have to take a trade and you have to sell that trade at a downtrend? Well, maybe not, because if you take this uptrend signal here and maybe your profit target is somewhere in this range here, why would we want you to take what our backtest did and risk potential drawdowns? Now, another thing is in our backtests, we tend to win about 1 out of 3 trades, but our winners are huge compared to our losers, so our expectancy is higher. And again, look at some of the backtesting videos on this channel, and you'll see that for a lot of different securities. So we might backtest uptrend to downtrend, but most of our traders are just looking at these uptrend signals and these buy signals as a guide instead of just looking at, hey, the market's like really dumping here. Oh wait, it's kind of going up. Oh, it's going back down. Well, oh, let's go short. It looks like a breakout. Well, actually, if you were using sentiment AI with a Luma trend, you would just see that we're turning bullish again. So this is a potential trend reversal with an uptrend signal, and all you have to do is pick your preferred security, your preferred time frame, whether it's 5 minutes. We can go to the 5-minute chart, and we'd have to stretch out the chart quite a bit here, but you can get more signals on lower time frames. So whatever way you like to trade, you can trade. So let's move this chart just a little bit, and you can see that huge uptrend signal there. So a lot of folks like to day trade. Some folks like to swing trade. And let's compress the chart back down and get into how to set the alerts and how the alerts work. So ideally, you want to set 4 sets of alerts, and let's stretch this chart out because we're looking at 2024, and we can kind of set it right there, and we can say, hey, we want to get alerted when there's a potential trend reversal, but also when there's an actual signal. So what you want to do is go into your ellipses here. So you just mouse over and hold. You don't even hold, you just mouse over, you go over to your ellipses, and you just hit add alert. And inside our settings are notification settings. We have our alert settings as well. So what you want to happytrader.io sentiment AI is selected. You want to look at these signals here. These 4 at the top are going to be your key signals, okay? So what you want to do is set all 4 ideally. You want to get your buy signals, you want to get your sell signals, and you want to get your uptrend and downtrend signals. So you want to set all 4. So all you have to do is go to each signal. You want to set once per bar, once per minute. If you're a candlestick trader, you'd want to set once per bar. If you're a time frame trader, you'd want to set once per minute. It's not going to affect the criteria sets involved with producing the alerts, right? So that's the first major thing, okay? Now, what you can do for a buy signal, for instance, you can say buy. You could just call it buy. And you can set the message to whatever you want, and it'll pop up on your phone. It can pop up on your computer. You can get notified in app. You can have a pop-up show up. You can have a sound play. And so if you're sitting at the computer, you can get the handbell sound. If you are just looking at email, you can get an email. The best thing to do is notify an app so that way you get an alert on your phone, because who doesn't have their phone? So you want to set the buy alerts, the sell alerts, the sentiment AI alerts, and the sentiment AI sell alerts, all of them once per bar, once per minute. You can do only once. This is completely up to you. But if you want to get the most signals once per bar, once per minute, and the lower the time frame you go, the more signals you will get. You're going to get a lot more signals on a 1-second chart than a 5-minute chart, and a lot more signals on a 5-minute chart than a 45-minute chart. So that's how your alerts are going to work. Now, if you go to notifications, of course, you have all of these options. And if you happen to be someone who programs, you can even use a webhook. So you can set up a webhook URL and you can use our signals as part of your quantitative trading as well, because we're using TradingView. Eventually, we may not use TradingView, but as far as we're concerned, it was the perfect platform to develop on because we are able to offer the retail trader, with TradingView being the #1 charting platform in the world, a super robust environment complete with notifications that allow you to really dig in and be able to make informed trading decisions, and even if not, to be aware of the sentiment of the market. Sentiment AI. We've designed it with AI. It predicts sentiment. We have our Illuma trend, and we have 3 key points of reference. So I'm going to go over those quickly. So what we're going to do is just look at this big ripper here once again, and you can see that in this particular scenario, we had a buy signal, so a potential for trend reversal. Now, look at this buy signal here, potential trend reversal. In this case, it kind of went flat for a minute. And then you have your uptrend signal, and that's going to be what we backtest against, uptrend and downtrend. So the closer the uptrend is to the buy signal in this particular scenario, it tends to show the potential for more amplitude in the move. So the closer this is to your buy, or the closer this is to your sell, you're going to get some kind of market movement most of the time. Now, again, there's things that can happen in the market. In our back testing, we absolutely obliterate the market. You can use it on downtrend signals, you can use it on uptrend. It's meant to be a tool, a very good tool, and we believe the best tool available today in 2024 based on our back testing. And when you look at some of our other videos, I think you will agree. And again, this is Ryan, CEO and head quant here at happytrader.io. Have a great day. I hope this video helped you out getting started with Happy Trader and giving you that edge. Have a great day and happy trading.